Stop scrolling. Stop right there. I need you to hear this. Right now, today, at this exact moment, something is about to change for you. Not next week, not when things calm down, not when you feel ready, right now. Because the truth is, you've been waiting long enough. You've been telling yourself, I'll start Monday, or I'll do it when the time is right. But Monday keeps coming and the time never feels right. What if I told you that 30 days from today, your life could look completely different, not by accident, not by luck, but by your own hands? 1 month, 30 days, 720 hours of deliberate, focused, powerful action. That's all it takes to shift your entire direction. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share with you is going to hit you differently. This is not a motivational speech. This is a blueprint, a plan, a weapon. And by the end of this video, you will have everything you need to start. Don't skip ahead. Every single word in this video was made for you. What if I told you that just 30 days from now, your life could look completely different? Not by chance, not by luck, but by your own hands. 1 month. That's all it takes to shift gears, to rewire your habits, to take back the momentum you lost somewhere along the way. Too many people spend years waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for motivation to show up like magic. But success doesn't wait. Growth doesn't come knocking on your door. It waits for you to chase it. It waits for you to get up, get moving, and go get it. Here's the truth that most people are not ready to hear. Transformation is not some distant, complicated journey. It doesn't require perfect conditions, a special background, or some rare talent. It is built one day at a time with small, consistent actions that stack up like bricks in a wall. You don't need to know every step before you start. You don't need to be flawless. You just need to commit to showing up every single day for the next 30 days. That's it. Just show up. And I promise you, everything starts to shift. You are not here to stay the same. You are here because something inside you is hungry for more. A better version of you is out there waiting. But that version won't come from wishful thinking. It won't come from daydreams. It will come from clarity, discipline, and daily action. This 1 month success plan is not about trying to do everything. It's about doing the right things every single day with real purpose behind each move. Imagine waking up 30 days from now with stronger habits, sharper focus, and a deeper belief in yourself. That's not a fantasy, that's a decision. Stay with me as I walk you through a powerful, proven plan to completely transform your life in just 1 month. Let's start at the very beginning. Before you can change your life, you must first change the way you see yourself. That is where all real transformation begins. Not in your calendar, not in your schedule, not in your gym membership, but in your identity. If you still see yourself as the same person, with the same habits, the same old mindset, the same worn out limitations, then even the greatest plan in the world will fall apart. It will crumble before it ever gets off the ground. So today, we begin with absolute clarity. Who do you want to become in the next 30 days? And I'm not talking about vague statements like I want to be better or I want to be more successful. Those words sound good, but they do nothing. I'm talking about specific, vivid, non-negotiable identity changes. Do you want to become the kind of person who gets up early, follows through on commitments, and finishes what they start? Do you want to be someone who eats clean, moves with energy, and makes bold decisions without hesitating? Then say it out loud. Write it down. See it so clearly in your mind that it becomes part of your reality before it even becomes part of your routine. This is not about pretending to be someone you're not. This is about uncovering the version of you that has been buried under years of excuses, fear, and distraction. The potential is already inside you. It has always been there. It's just been waiting for you to finally claim it. And that's what today is, the day you claim it. Every day from this point forward, you are going to act as the new version of you. That means when the alarm rings, you get up. When a challenge appears, you face it head on. When old habits try to drag you back, you remind yourself who you have decided to become. This is deeper than motivation. Motivation is emotional and it fades. Identity is foundational and it holds. When you stop acting like your old self and start acting like the person you're becoming, everything around you begins to rearrange itself. Your energy changes. Your decisions change. The way other people see you changes because the way you carry yourself changes. The next 30 days are not just about doing, they are about becoming sharper, more focused, more intentional, more alive. This is not a trial run. This is a transformation. And every choice you make from this point forward is rewriting your story. So define clearly who the new you is. Be specific, be bold, speak it out loud if you have to. Write it on paper. Put it somewhere you will see it every morning, because once you know exactly who you are becoming, every step after that gets cleaner, easier, and more powerful. Your energy aligns, your focus sharpens, your actions begin to match your vision, and that alignment is where your real power lives. Decide who you are, declare it, and let the next 30 days prove it. Now let's talk about something most people skip, and it's why most people fail. You cannot build a new life on top of old habits. You just can't. It's like trying to plant a fresh garden in soil packed full of weeds. No matter how much energy you put in, those old patterns will keep choking your progress unless you pull them out by the root. That's why, before anything else in this 30-day plan, you need to get honest with yourself. What is holding you back right now? What habits are quietly working against you every single day? Maybe it's the endless scrolling that steals hours you will never get back. Maybe it's the snooze button that keeps lying to you every morning. Or maybe it's the junk food, the negative self-talk, the procrastination that feels like rest but is actually just delay. You already know what it is. We all do. Deep down, every single one of us knows exactly what's holding us back. The real question is, are you ready to let it go? Real change demands a clean foundation. You cannot upgrade your mind while still feeding your old patterns. You have to cut ties with what no longer fits the person you are growing into. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable at first. Old habits are like worn out furniture, familiar, easy to fall back into, but they don't move you forward. They just keep you sitting in the same spot. So if you want true transformation, you need to be ruthless. Start simple. Identify 3 habits that are clearly working against you. Write them down with honesty. Then replace each one with something that actually serves you. If mindless scrolling is the problem, replace it with reading something that sharpens your thinking. If staying up too late is draining your energy, build a simple wind-down routine and protect it. You are not just deleting bad habits, you are making space for better ones. And here is the secret that changes everything. The moment you break an old pattern, even just once, you gain real power. You prove to yourself that you are in control. Not your urges, not your past, not your environment, you. That one small victory becomes the fuel for the next. And soon, you have momentum. Day by day, those choices stack up. You start to feel stronger, more focused, more clear-headed, and more alive. But don't wait for the perfect moment to start. The right time to release what no longer serves you is right now. Don't negotiate with your bad habits. Don't explain them away or make peace with them. If they don't align with the life you want to live, they need to go. Period. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. Every time you break away from something destructive, you are telling your future self, I am serious this time. Let that be your declaration. Let that be your line in the sand. You are not your old patterns. You are becoming someone new. But to fully rise, you must first release. Now here is something a lot of people completely overlook when they try to change their lives. They have the desire, they have the energy, but they have no structure. And without structure, desire dies. Without a clear plan for each day, you end up reacting instead of creating, drifting instead of building, and wondering why nothing seems to be changing. That's why you need a daily blueprint. Think of it like a solid framework for your hours, not a packed, overwhelming list of 50 things. Just a clear, simple, powerful structure that keeps you grounded even on the days you don't feel like showing up. Great lives are built one great day at a time. And great days don't happen by accident. They are designed. Start with your morning. That first hour after you wake up is the most powerful window in your entire day. It sets the tone for everything that follows. Use it with intention. Whether it's moving your body, reading something that feeds your mind, writing down your goals, or sitting in silence for a few minutes. That time belongs to you. Own your morning and you will start owning your life. Don't let your phone decide how your day begins. You decide, you set the tone. Then build the rest of your day with the same intentionality. When will you do your most important work? When will you recharge? When will you reflect on your progress? Don't leave these things to chance. Block your time like your future depends on it, because it genuinely does. If something matters to you, it needs a place in your schedule. If it doesn't have a place, it's just a wish, and wishes don't build lives. Plans do. And here's something most people underestimate. How you end your day matters just as much as how you begin it. Too many people go to bed full of regret saying, I'll do better tomorrow, and then they never do. That cycle ends here. Create a simple evening routine. Give yourself 10 minutes at the end of each day to slow down, look back at what you accomplished, and mentally prepare to win the next day. Ask yourself 3 things. What did I do well today? What could I have done better? And what is the one thing I will do differently tomorrow? That simple reflection can completely shift your mindset over time. It's not about being rigid or robotic. It's about being aligned. When your daily actions match your bigger goals, life starts to move in a powerful direction. You stop guessing. You stop drifting. You start building. Every day feels like forward motion instead of circles. Map it out. Keep it simple. Keep it powerful. And above all, keep it consistent. Because repetition builds rhythm, and rhythm builds results. Here's something nobody tells you. Motivation will lie to you. It feels real when it shows up, but it disappears at the worst possible moments. The days when motivation is high are easy. Anyone can show up when they feel good. The real test is what you do on the days it's not there. And that is exactly why you need something deeper than motivation. You need discipline. Discipline is the muscle that holds your commitment together when your emotions are telling you to quit. It's the voice that says, I don't feel like it, but I'm doing it anyway. And that voice, when practiced daily, becomes the most powerful voice in your life. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you build, one hard decision after another. Every time you do what you said you would do, even when it's inconvenient and uncomfortable and the last thing you feel like doing, you are laying another brick in the foundation of your self-respect. And once that self-respect starts to build, everything in your life begins to shift. Your posture changes, your confidence changes, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you attack your goals. It all changes, and it all starts with discipline. Building discipline is uncomfortable. There's no way around that. You will face resistance. That inner voice will tempt you with 1,000 excuses. It'll tell you to rest when you haven't earned rest. It'll tell you to delay what you promised, to give in just this once. But every time you push back against that voice, you become stronger. Discipline is forged in those moments. Not when things are easy and life is smooth, but when you show up anyway. When the alarm goes off and your body says no, but your commitment says yes, that's where it happens. Start small. Choose one thing today that you will do no matter what. Stick to your wake-up time. Finish your workout. Write for 20 minutes. Don't wait until you feel ready. Do it because you said you would. That's how you earn your own trust back. And here's the part that most people get wrong about discipline. They think it's restrictive. They think it's a cage. But the truth is the exact opposite. Discipline creates freedom. When you're disciplined, you don't waste hours wondering what to do next. You don't wrestle with guilt. You don't second guess yourself all day long. You move with clarity. You act without hesitation. You sleep knowing you gave the day everything you had. The more disciplined you become, the less you need willpower for simple things. It becomes your natural way of operating. You stop negotiating with laziness. You stop entertaining distractions. You live by a standard, not by your moods. And that standard begins to lift every single area of your life. So ask yourself this and really sit with it. What would happen if for the next 30 days you lived with completely unbreakable discipline? What if you made a promise to yourself and you actually kept it? No shortcuts, no exceptions, just focused, consistent execution. The truth is you are already capable. You just have to prove it. Now let's talk about something that is often ignored in these kinds of plans, but is absolutely critical. Your body. You cannot transform your life if your energy is running on empty. You cannot think clearly, act boldly, or stay disciplined when your body is exhausted, neglected, and running on junk. Your mind and your body are not two separate things. They are one system. When you take care of your physical health, your mental clarity goes up. Your emotional strength increases. Your performance in every area of life improves dramatically. And the good news is that taking care of your body doesn't require perfection. It just requires consistency. Start with what you eat. Every single bite of food you take is either giving you energy or stealing it from you. If you fill yourself with processed food, sugar, and things that come in bags and boxes, don't be surprised when your brain feels slow, your mood drops, and your motivation disappears by mid-afternoon. Eat like you want to win. Whole foods, clean water, balanced meals that fuel your body and sharpen your mind. This is not about following some extreme diet. It's about treating the machine that carries you through life with actual respect. Because when you fuel your body right, you think right, you act right, you feel right. Then there is movement. Your body was built to move, not to sit at a desk for 10 hours and then collapse on a couch. You don't need a fancy gym membership or a complicated program. You need consistency. A morning walk, a short workout, a stretch session that gets your blood moving. Just move. Because movement does something magical. It boosts your mood, sharpens your thinking, and reminds your brain that you are in control. Exercise is not just for looking good. It is mental power. It is emotional regulation. It is discipline made physical. And then there is sleep. Real, deep, protected sleep. This is not negotiable. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is fuel. It is recovery. While you rest, your brain is processing, repairing, and resetting. You cannot grind all day and then destroy your recovery and call it hustle. That's not hustle. That's self-destruction in slow motion. Protect your sleep like everything depends on it, because in a very real sense, it does. Want more focus? Want more patience? Want your body to respond to your goals? Sleep. And on top of all that, don't underestimate the power of stillness. A few moments of quiet, a deep breath, a short walk without your phone in your hand. These small resets keep you mentally sharp and emotionally balanced. Clarity is not found in chaos. It is found in calm. When you start doing all of this consistently, clean food, daily movement, deep sleep, moments of stillness, you will feel like a completely different person. And that person doesn't hesitate. That person doesn't make excuses. That person takes action with power and clarity. And now we get to one of the most practical and powerful pieces of this entire plan. Big goals are exciting, but they can also feel overwhelming and far away. It's easy to say, I want to get in shape, or I want to start a business, or I want to completely turn my life around. But if you stop at the statement, the goal stays a fantasy, distant, vague, and eventually forgotten. The real power comes from turning your goals into daily targets. Clear, specific, measurable actions that move the needle a little every single day. Think of it this way: a goal is your destination. Daily targets are your steps. You don't need to conquer the whole mountain today. You just need to take the next step right in front of you. And when you break it down that way, progress stops feeling overwhelming and starts feeling manageable. You stop waiting for giant leaps and start focusing on steady forward motion instead. Let's say your goal is to get healthier. That's the big picture. But your daily targets are drink enough water, walk for 30 minutes, and stick to clean meals. Those are things you can track, you can measure, and you can hit every single day. The same goes for any goal in any area of your life. Break it into pieces small enough to attack today. This approach does two powerful things at once. First, it builds momentum. Every day you hit your targets, you build trust in yourself. You start to believe that you are someone who follows through. Second, it removes confusion. You wake up knowing exactly what needs to happen. No guessing, no overthinking, you just execute. And execution is where real change lives. People who win consistently don't just dream big, they act small every single day. They build the muscle of daily commitment. And before they know it, they have built a life most people only ever talk about. Here's what I want you to do. Take your biggest goal and break it into 2 or 3 daily actions. Make them so specific that there is zero room for negotiation. You either did it or you didn't. At the end of each day, check your scoreboard. Did you hit your targets? If yes, stack the win and prepare for tomorrow. If not, figure out why and adjust. This daily process trains your mind to stay focused on the present while building your future at the same time. And it makes sure that every single day in this 30-day plan is productive. Even on the days when you don't see dramatic change, because success isn't sudden, it's stacked. Small wins, repeated every day, become life-changing results. Now here is something that most people run from, but every great transformation needs: pain. Real, uncomfortable, raw pain. Because pain is not your enemy. It might actually be your greatest asset if you know how to use it correctly. Most people try to numb their pain, avoid it, or pretend it isn't there. But the pain you are feeling right now, whatever form it takes, is actually trying to tell you something important. It's trying to move you. It's trying to push you towards something better. Every great transformation in history started in a moment of real discomfort. Not comfort, not ease, but a moment of honest truth where someone finally said, I've had enough. I am done staying here. Something has to change. That fire in your chest, that restlessness, that sleepless night where your mind won't stop racing, it is not weakness. It is the beginning of something powerful. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this trying to teach me? Is the pain pointing to a habit that needs to go? Is it revealing a boundary you've ignored for too long? Is it reminding you of a dream you've been too afraid to chase? Whatever it is, use it. Don't let it break you. Let it build you. During this 30-day journey, pain will show up. You will get tired. You will feel the pull of your old life. You will question whether the change is actually worth it. In those moments, don't fold. Don't retreat. Tap into the fire. Let it remind you why you started, and let it push you harder than you thought you could go. And while we're talking about what gets in the way of progress, let's talk about distractions, because distractions are the silent killers of dreams. They don't destroy your progress in one big dramatic moment. They steal it piece by piece, quietly, consistently, every single day. A few minutes here, an hour there. Before you know it, your day is gone, your energy is scattered, and you wonder where the time went. And the worst part, you often don't even realize it's happening. That's how sneaky distractions are. They disguise themselves as breaks, as relaxation, as things that don't really matter. But they do matter. Every hour lost to distraction is an hour that could have been spent building your dream. So you have to get ruthless. Not selective, ruthless. If something is not actively moving you closer to your goal, it is pulling you away from it, period. And that includes more than just obvious time wasters. Sometimes the biggest distractions look like productivity. You're busy, but you're not building. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere meaningful. Take inventory. Where is your time really going? Where is your attention leaking? Who or what is constantly pulling you out of focus? Write it down. Then decide to cut, limit, or restructure it. This 30-day plan is not about being polite with your time. It is about taking complete ownership of it. Turn off the notifications. Say no to people who drain your energy. Delete the apps. Change your environment if you have to. Wake up earlier if it buys you peace. Your future is far too valuable to gamble away on things that add nothing to your growth. Think about what happens when you protect your focus. When you stop the leaks, momentum multiplies. You start to feel more present, more clear, more capable. You finish what you start. And that feeling builds something priceless. Real confidence. Not the kind that comes from hype, but the kind that comes from knowing you are in control of your own time and energy. You have already come this far. You have made it through this video. That tells me something about you. Don't let distractions steal what you've started building. Tighten everything up. Clear the clutter. Reclaim your focus. And understand this, clarity is not found in a chaotic life. It's found in a focused one. The second you remove the noise, you'll be amazed at how quickly things start to move in the right direction.